What's up, guys? Welcome to the third race of the Mobil 1 Cup Series Season 3 as we prepare for the Dr. Pepper 300 to be run here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We are just moments away from a 41-lap race. These drivers are basically going to have to make about 3 pit stops. We figured out the pit window. It's going to be about 3. If we go under the caution flag a few times, it may be more than that, depending on how pit strategy is played out. On the pole for today's race, it is Chevy Gilliam in the 02, a rookie who actually raced his way in, getting the final transfer spot in the qualifying race. So, you know, he may be en route to his first career win here today. And alongside of him, Arnold Columbia in the 53, that driver looking for a good run here today at Las Vegas. Same could be said for Logan Wilson in the 33, way down there in the standings. The Ream paint scheme with him today. I believe he's going to be having a red and black paint scheme next week at Bullitt Super Speedway, where we'll be having week 4. Then we've got Brendan Allen alongside him in the Lilly Trucking Ford Mustang number 75. The guy who actually won here yesterday in the Truck Series race, John Dillon, is going to be lining up there in position number 6, so we'll be keeping our eye on him. And Chevy Gilliam, the pole sitter, is not able to get started. What in the world? Gilliam's on pit road. Oh, what a tough break. The pole sitter not able to get started. That's going to really hurt his chances of winning here today. He could fall a lap down or something. We'll catch up on that in just a minute, but here's the starting lineup.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. If you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say only Dr. Pepper tastes that way.
I'm not really certain, but I think Chevy Gilliam is not the first pole sitter that we've had plagued by engine problems. I think back at Phoenix, I think somebody had a problem like that, if I remember correctly, but I can't remember who it was. But that's a tough break for our pole sitter, Chevy Gilliam, a rookie who made his way into his first career start. Green flag is out. Logan Wilson gets the benefit of that. He becomes the new pole sitter coming down to the stripe. Kenny McCrae moved into third in the inside of row 2. They'll head into turn 1, awfully tight off that corner. I'd be very careful. Oh, caution's out already. Caution's waving already as the battle is on for the lead. Kenny McCurry to the inside of Logan Wilson. Looks like he's going to take that spot. Joshua Courier in the 23 pulling up there on the inside line right behind Kenny McCurry. But we are underneath the caution flag. We'll find out why. As they're going to come off turn 4, Kenny McCurry will lead them under caution, it looks like. And there's the Nationwide Series pace car. Quentin Hagler, our qualifying race winner, he's involved. Dougie Shears is involved as well. And it looks like Chevy Gilliam has returned to the racetrack, but I think he's fallen 1 lap down to the leaders. Oh, look out! Car spinning up ahead. Joseph Bryant. Jacob Rodriguez. They just spun out, though. I think Justin Perry may have spun as well, but no damage to those cars. But those are the 2 cars that really, I think, we're under the caution for. Dougie Shears and Quentin Hagler making his first start. Let's take a look and see what happened to put us under the caution for the first time today. It looks like right there on the right side of your screen, Jake Cole just gets into the right rear quarter panel of Dougie Shears, turns him around, and Quentin's going to have absolutely nowhere to go in the 52 right there. There's just no way he could get by. And he's really lucky that he got touched again by Dougie Shears, because if not, I'm pretty sure Quentin Hagler would have gone head up into the wall, and that would have been one hard impact for the Tax Slayer Chevrolet. But tough break for both Dougie Shears and Quentin Hagler. But we'll see if they can get repairs done to their race cars. And we will see now if they're going to make pit stops early in this event. Here we go. Pit stops, the order of the day here on lap number 2. 2 drivers look like they stayed out. Matthew Rodriguez and Adam Rose. So we'll be seeing if that pit strategy is going to help them out in any way. As we will go to our pit camera as the drivers are pulling in. See who's going to be the first off pit road. Arnold Columbia coming down there. He slipped to the back really quickly there. After starting off in the second position, Logan Wilson, fuel only, and he's gone. Dylan Young, fuel only for him. He's gone back to the racetrack. Columbia, long extended stay on pit road. So was Kenny McCreary. He lost a ton of positions here on pit road. But looks like Matthew Rodriguez is going to be our leader under the caution flag. No, he isn't. Nope, Tony Speed also stayed out in the 43 car. So 3 cars staying out, Tony Speed, Matthew Rodriguez, and Adam Rose. Then Logan Wilson comes up into 4th, and Dylan Young has now found himself inside the top 5. So we will go back to Green Flag Racing, and it looks like everybody that was involved in that wreck has returned to the racetrack. However, Joshua Courier, something must have occurred to him because he's running 1 lap down. Where is he? Well, there's Chevy Gilliam. He's also 1 lap down, but Joshua Courier's being listed a lap down in the 23 car. Trying to find him here. Oh, Joshua Courier's retired from the race. Not certain why, but Joshua Courier is retired from the race in the 23. We'll try and catch up on that. Find out why. As here's what the top 15 or so look like. Tony Speed, then Matthew Rodriguez, Adam Rose, Logan Wilson, and Dylan Young, the top 5. Brendan Allen 6th. John Dillon is still in 7th. Emilio Navarre at 8th. Alex Filters up to 9th. And Levi Shones is running in the 10th position. John Worry is 11th. Anthony McCurry 12th. Kenny McCurry back in 13th. 14th, Jake Johnson. Last week's winner, Trent Dunham, in 15th. 16th is Matt Berg. And 17th is Arnold Columbia. Garrett Hayes in 18th. 19th is Daniel Schwab, and 20th is Sean Galligan. Stephen Dillon now, something amiss on that race car, as he is pulled down to the bottom of the racetrack, not under power. So we'll catch up on that in just a minute. The green flag is out, as Tony Speed leads the way. There's no power under the hood of that number 31, so I think maybe Joshua Curry and he both have been plagued by engine problems here early on in the Dr. Pepper 300. That's a tough break. Tony Speed pulling away. Adam Rose trying to work around the lap car of Chevy Gilliam, who really was our pole sitter, but ended up having engine problems as well. So engine problems are plaguing people here at Las Vegas. And you got to wonder what all these other people are thinking. Probably wondering, is it going to happen to me? Must give them a rather uneasy feeling, all these drivers here, because if you look at it, you got Joshua Curry, who was running in the top 10. He's retired due to an engine problem. Chevy Gilliam was the pole sitter, retiring from the race not retiring from the race, but falling 1 lap down after having to start the race on pit road. And then you got Stephen Dillon there, who was running inside the top 20. He was running in the 20th position, was Stephen. Whoa! Dylan Young getting a little squirrely there through that corner. Chevy Gilliam's going to get by all these guys. He's now running 2nd in this group, but he is 1 lap down. This is pretty much the best battle on the racetrack for the 2nd position. Adam Rose, Matthew Rodriguez, Logan Wilson, and look who's coming. Our Truck Series winner, John Dillon. He may be thinking about a weekend sweep here. Whoa! Oh, Kenny McCurry got way out of shape, and I thought maybe he got spun out, but he didn't. He saved it. That car was wicked loose off that turn. Here comes our winner last week at Phoenix, Trent Dunham, moving his way up. Currently is running in the 14th position, but I think he's picked up a few more spots this lap. We'll see where he crosses the stripe officially this time on lap 9. He's got Garrett Hay all over the back bumper of him. And Dunham is going to be listed in 12th now, but now he's going to lose some more positions here. They continue to battle it out further up here. Oh! John Ward got awfully close to Jake Johnson there. John Dillon continues his charge to the front. He's now going to look to the inside of Brendan Allen, and Levi Shones is all over the back of him. Shones making his first career start in that number 27. Meanwhile, up front, things pretty spread out. You got Tony Speed a long ways ahead. There's Chevy Gilliam, the lap car. That shows just how good his car would have been if he had started this race on the pole where he actually was listed. Then you got Adam Rose in 2nd, Matthew Rodriguez there in 3rd, Logan Wilson 4th. Brendan Allen has moved his way up into control of 5th. Dylan Young is now 6th. Levi Shones is up in 7th. Kenny McCurry has just gotten by John Dillon for 8th. Dillon falls back now in a battle for 9th with Arnold Columbia. Well, let's take a look and see where our points leader is running. Joe Davis in the 82. He's running back in the 23rd position. Davis so far has a win at Daytona and then a top 5 finish last week at Phoenix. Looking to continue on that consistency here at Las Vegas. And we are underneath the caution flag. And I'm not really certain who for. We're going to find out in just a moment here. Oh, Sean Galligan in the 64 is involved. Sean Henley, Anthony McCurry, John Worry, Jake Baskinger. It looks like Joseph Bryant may have gotten some of that as well. So we're under the caution flag this time. The big heavy damage goes to Sean Galligan in the Aspen Dental Toyota Camry. Let's see what happened. Well, there was a lot of contact here. 5 wide into turn 1. Right there, John Worry's going to make a little contact with John Dillon. Goes up. He nearly saves this. Goes up. Makes a little bit of contact then with Jake Johnson. And I believe then he's going to come down the racetrack and clip Garrett Hay, and that's what's going to send him into a spin. He nearly held on to that number 81. Adam Chambers kind of making a little contact with the 81 as well. And look at Garrett Hay, just nowhere for him to go. He gets sandwiched up into the wall with John Worry, and then here comes everybody else. Anthony McCurry, we know, gets a piece of it right there. Sean Galligan's going to get involved with it pretty soon as McCurry goes up, and I think he gets the outside retaining wall. Yep, he gets the retaining wall, comes down, clips Sean Galligan, gets Alex Filter. There's our points leader, Joe Davis, just getting through. Galligan goes for a spin. Timmy Pacioli was kind of backed up there. Oh! Heavy contact for Jacob Bell, and I can't tell who else that was. Oh, that looks like that might be Justin Perry in his first start. Steven Gonzalez spins down the infield. Jacob Bell spins down the infield. Indeed, that was Justin Perry. Michael Harvey is involved. Pacioli does have some front-end damage. Henley, Jake Cole. And then back here, you got Jake Baskinger, Christian James, Anthony McCurry, Quentin Hagler, Joseph Bryant, and Jacob Rodriguez all getting into it as well. So that was a pretty big wreck, and it pretty much split from 1 wreck into 2. And it's involved some pretty good drivers here in this field. Well, it looks like everybody's going to come down for their pit stops. Tony Speed, you see the space between himself and Adam Rose there in second because of how far ahead he was, and plus he had a lap car in front of himself, or behind himself, and in front of the Adam Rose machine. Speed pulls into his pit box. Now you can bet he's going to be going for tires. These other drivers, I don't know if they would try and gamble with fuel or not. Let's watch our pit road camera. Sean Henley, his service is already done, but I think he actually pitted a lap earlier. And Tony Speed is going to be the first one off, it looks like. Yeah, nobody going to catch up to him. Looks like a 4-tire stop for everybody. Columbia is gone already. Good pit stop for the 53. Bob Fergus, he's going to come out inside the top 10, looks like, and so will Trent Dunham. As we get ready to go back to green flag racing here at Las Vegas. John Dillon lost a host of positions on that pit stop. So we will get ready to go back to green on lap 15 of 41. Sean Henley is actually on the tail end of the lead lap right at this moment. Here you see the cars coming down to the inside line that have fallen 1 lap down. Chevy Gilliam, Stephen Dillon, and Dougie Shears. Logan Wilson now is pulled down under the infield. What's going on here? Logan Wilson, is that car even under power? I don't know. This has been one strange Las Vegas race. A lot of mechanical failures. Tony Speed is leading. Second is Arnold Columbia. Adam Rose is in third. Logan Wilson's being listed fourth, but it looks like he's going to be coming down pit road. Then you got Matthew Rodriguez fifth. Sixth is Brendan Allen. Dylan Young is seventh. Rest of the top 10. Bob Fergus, Levi Shones, and Trent Dunham. Timmy Pacioli, our defending champion, really looking for a good run today. He's up in 11th. Jake Johnson 12th. Jake Berg 13th. Joe Davis, our points leader, is 14th. Emilio Navarre is in 15th. Then it's Steven Gonzalez, Adam Chambers, Amy Nathan, John Dillon, and Jack Richards completes your top 20. Logan Wilson is indeed coming down pit road. We'll have to get an update on that and find out what's going on with him. That's our leader, Tony Speed. Green flag is out. He's going to be boxed in here. And look at how the lap cars are all just going to get ahead. They could get their lap back here. Tony Speed's held up behind Sean Henley. Adam Rose is by for the lead. Oh, look out. Oh, there goes Dylan Young. Dylan Young in the 44 is involved in a wreck here. Young and Brendan Allen. And Logan Wilson's making a pit stop. Now look at Adam Rose. He's going to try and get by Stephen Dillon, Dougie Shears, and Chevy Gilliam. If he doesn't, though, they've all gotten back on the lead lap. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Adam Rose was not able to get by Stephen Dillon. Those three drivers have now found themselves on the lead lap now. Adam Rose leads, Arnold Columbia second, Matthew Rodriguez third. Jake Johnson is now being listed in the fourth position. I think Bob Fergus is in fifth, but the caution is out, and it's for Dylan Young, Brendan Allen. They got together off into turn 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd rate this as a 3 as far as how bad the damage was for these cars. You just see, I think this was all just they were held up behind the slower car of Sean Henley. I don't know, but right there's the clipping, and Dylan Young comes up. Brendan Allen gets a piece of the wall, and yeah, Dylan Young's contact with the wall wasn't so bad. It was more with Brendan Allen's car, and I think Young may be able to continue. Brendan Allen may be able to continue as well, but Tony Speed also lost quite a few positions after he was caught up in that as well, and that put us under the caution once more. Let's see if we're going to make pit stops again. And indeed we are. Only one car looks like it's going to stay out, and that's Jacob Lawler in the 39, so we'll see how that's going to play out. As Adam Rose will lead them down, he'll get into his pit box. Adam Rose's pit box a long ways back there. You can see him, you can just barely see, he's right back in here. We'll see if Arnold Columbia being up here will end up being a good thing. As far as his pit box, it looks like one driver has completed his service. Like that was Matthew Rodriguez, Adam Rose. Yep, Rose is gone. Rodriguez will come out second. Columbia looks like he's going to get third. Jake Johnson fourth. And our points leader, Joe Davis, is going to be in fifth. We're going to have to shift this over into a part 2. I apologize for that, but going to be having a part 2 here for the Dr. Pepper 300 at Las Vegas. There you see Chevy Gilliam coming down pit road here, along with Dougie Shears and Stephen Dillon. They have raced their way back onto the lead lap. And we are not quite halfway here in the Dr. Pepper 300, so hope to see you back for part 2 of the Dr. Pepper 300 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.